Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm here at the compound. As you can see, I can get further in here. Um, yeah, so there's my motors, which will be a video in the future. I figure I'd let you guys see in here. There's my heads to almost every block I've taken apart so far. I do have behind that white box on the floor, too high, and maybe one behind it. There's like two or three motors that I have taken apart. I have radiators. There's an exhaust, aluminum exhaust, forks to a motorcycle, conduit, DVDs. In that tote, there's DVD movies that I got from a storage clean out. There's another tote behind it. Uh, there's an ice cream machine that works. She only used it one time. And then computers, laptops, keyboards, coffee pot. I actually got to take this down and see which key it is, because the other day my ignition went out. So I was in a hurry to get that. Yeah, so you can actually see everything. VR goggles, candle, Christmas lights, uh, seat covers, an urn. Yes, it's empty. Before you guys start thinking I'm a sick, morbid person to keep a dead body in my storage unit. But yeah, so the reason why I came here is because it was about a half an hour after I stopped talking to Scrap Kingdom on uh, Facebook and Messenger that I got a notification from PayPal. And it wasn't one of my subscribers, because I only have two, and Scrap Kingdom's one of them. And a good friend of mine that I used to work with is the other. And I asked them if they sent me, a tip. And, you know, but it wasn't my friend, and I know it wasn't Scrap Kingdom because I was talking to him, and he says he's as broke as I am, which I think a lot of people are. Times have changed. But whoever you are, uh, thank you for that tip. It went straight into my gas tank, so I could actually do this scrap run tomorrow. And what am I taking to the scrap yard? Well, let me show you. Got those two rims. These rims. Those rims. And those. These are not cheap rims. I think one of them cost like $1,000. And then these. And those two. That's what I'm taking to the scrapyard tomorrow. But I gotta clean them up before I go. But I'm gonna wake up early. That's my scrap. showed you these tires. Like I said, they're still good tires, you know, for a project truck. But, you know, nobody wanted them. I had them up for what, like 2.5, 3 weeks, maybe even 4. I'd have to go back and look on Marketplace to see when I put them. And then back here, I told you about the copper. Can't see it very well. It is kind of dark in here, but yeah, there you can see the copper. But yeah, it's about a little under halfway full. This wire I have to strip. That wire I have to strip. And then that white box, you see that right there? That's brass. It's a brass bucket. You know, tent from a clean out. Don't know if it's any good. But yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm going to just load these rims up into the back of my truck, and then we're going to continue tomorrow morning. I will show you how I take that stuff apart. There's also, I don't know if I mentioned this in a video that I had, but I told you that I was waiting on a tool from here in the United States. Well, it showed up today. This is a tire stem puller, and it has a valve stem remover. But yeah, it took them a week and a half to send that. Poor shipping. And when I leave the comment, you know, because it came from I think it came from here in the United States, because it didn't say it was, you know, coming, you know, on an airplane or anything. So, or a boat, you know, how things from, but I really do not know where Temu is located. For all I know, it could be in England. It could be in Japan. You know, so yeah, I'm gonna load those up and get those ready for the scrapyard tomorrow. I will probably do a video in the morning. This is just for me to get something out. Yes, I have a second level in here. One of these days, if I ever can get to it, I'll show you guys what's up there. Majority of that stuff is for resale, but I got to get rid of all this stuff here first, and this was just the first start of getting that done. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause this, and I will show you what it looks like. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if Paul's Scrap and Pallet Man's load tool works. Okay, ready, set,